My name is Ted Smith, and I'm the General Manager of the International Hempology 101 Society. Today's video is on ancient Egypt and the use of hashish in that time period. If you want to learn more about Hempology 101, you can check out hempology.ca or our newspaper, the cannabisdigest.ca, or watch more of our videos. And so today, again, coming from the idea that all throughout the ancient world, the cannabis was used in many forms, and we have some clues as to how it was used. And in ancient Egypt, there are many clues, and so we can see in some hieroglyphics images of incense being smoked, and or pictures, I should say. But in this particular case, we have another use, an ancient use of cannabis, which is more as a topical. And so it's been well documented that in many cases they would make these preparations out of hashish that would go on a person's head. And you can see these little cones on the heads of not just these ladies singing and dancing, but also in a lot of the ceremonies around death as well. And so the cone on the top of their head has on top of it a little golden cup that would help melt the hashish, so that it would be prepared in an oil form, probably olive oil, but I'm not absolutely certain of the oils. But the metal ring or cup would help melt the hash, and so as these singers and dancers performed, the hash would melt into their hair, and they had this ring of metal around their heads that was actually used to try to contain this oil on the top of their head as long as possible, because the longer it was there, the more it would be absorbed. Once it started to get around your face, you'd probably want to wipe it off and stuff. But this is a very common image that you'll see. Almost every singer and dancer in ancient Egypt would have a little thing of hash upon their head. And again, in many of the other hieroglyphics, you will see images of a sort of incense stick, as it were, with a little cup at the end where the incense would burn, and they would stick it under the nose of the gods or kings during burial ceremonies. And so it's very well documented that incense, or hash incense, was used throughout ancient Egypt. But it doesn't seem to be that Egypt itself produced hash, and as such there was a large demand for it that came from other regions of the world. And so in the next video, where I talk about the ancient trade of hashish, Egypt was the go-to place because it was used so commonly in the royal family, as well as in individuals' homes who would have different artifacts, religious artifacts, and burn incense in their own homes. In Egypt, that was the case, that everyone, would do such. But certainly it would also be used in various fun ceremonies such as this. So if you want to see more videos, again, hempology.ca has got a lot of information, and we've got more videos about the Hempology 101 textbook that I've written coming on. It's the complete history of the cannabis plant, and check it out. Thanks for watching.